story is really important to the rest of the world, you know, which it might not be to you because you look at your life and it might not be that exciting, but it is something that is a message in itself. And so I just wanted to ask you, when you started the church, I don't know if you have any stories you can share about those early days, like actually just getting started and plugging in keyboards and stuff, you know, what was that like? Because at that time, your dad was prominent in Sydney, I'm guessing, yeah.
And his church was in central Sydney, downtown Sydney. And so we went out to, like I say, an area called the Hills, which was way on the edge of the city back then. And the very first weekend that we started, August the 14th, 1983, before you were all born, we had 70 people turn up, 7 and so that was awesome. Second week we had 65. Third week we had 53. The fourth week we had 45.
Did they die?
And I worked out we only had 4.5 more weeks until there were no more people.
Oh.
And so at that time, wow, look at that. UFO in church.
Yeah.
Is it a camera?
Yeah, it's a camera.
How cool is that? Wow.
Show him the angle. Show him the angle. Show him the drone angle. There we go. Make him look cool. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Make him look good. He's definitely, he needs encouragement.
Come close. And so we got down to 45 people. This is a good story.
Yeah.
But no one was getting saved. No one was coming to Christ. So this is after only 1 month.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was hungry to serve God. And so one Sunday I was preaching, just 4 weeks in, and we were in a little school hall, and right where I preached were 2 of those gymnastics ropes, like you would see at the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
And I got a bit too excited preaching, so I grabbed one of those ropes while I'm preaching and swung out over the crowd, which wasn't hard because I only went back about 3 burrows, and swung back again and just kept preaching. So there was a young guy there that Sunday, and I was really believing to see people saved. I was fasting on Sundays and so on.
Yeah.
And he went out and told a whole lot of his friends. He said, you guys should come to this new church. He said, the pastor swings on a rope like a monkey. True story. And so that week, he brought 9 of his friends to church, and all 9 of them gave their lives to Christ. Wow. And then the next week, he brought 11 more, and they all gave their lives to Christ. And the third week, 10 more. So in 3 weeks, he led 30 people to church or to Jesus.
Wow.
And at the end of that 3 weeks, he was riding his motorbike home from work, hit a tree, and was killed.
Oh, my.
And so he went to heaven.
Wow.
But the fruit of his life still remains to this day. Because from that day to this, we saw globally millions of people come to Christ. And so that was our very humble beginnings.
So where were you?
So the moral of the story is if we want to build a church, get some gymnastic ropes and swing out over the crowd.
Yeah, that's what Jesus said, yeah.
That's actually a famous